Hello and good afternoon to you all. We're here at the Gabba, and you join us for this one-day match between Australia and Afghanistan. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this. Interesting decision. The pitch really looks like there'll be something early for the bowlers, but the captain's asking the openers to get the... Here we go. First ball.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Timed that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Got that away nicely. Zadran waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 11 runs added there. Afghanistan are 11 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot. How will he reply?
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Straight to the fielder. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Smacks that away through the gap. Needs a direct hit. Great shot through the gap. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Oh, great shot.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot. Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Off the middle of the bat.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Finds the edge. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Oh, that's just outrageous.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Doesn't beat the infield. A direct hit and this could be gone. End of the over. 8 off it. Afghanistan a 45 for 1.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Nearly gets the edge. Stark with a great delivery there. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Oh, that's hit them at pace. That looked painful. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. 6 runs added there. Afghanistan are 51 for 1.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate, just ahead of the required rate so far.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Nicked it. Australia with a massive shout. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh well, don't even bother running.
Well, there was a bit of width on offer, and it was full too. Nice shot.
Smith, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Drilled that one away.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Misses everything. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Afghanistan are 63 for 2.
Well, they needed to come out strong, and they've certainly done that. Averaged 10 plus runs and over, and they've given themselves a strong foundation for the chase ahead.
That's out. Caught. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Huge! That has flown.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. How will the bowler respond?
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over, by the way. The batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
They may have overstepped. but the captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Cummins needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this.
That ball just fizzed off the pitch. A superb delivery, although they can't do any more short stuff this over.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. We want to make use of that extra delivery. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Cummins will just want to forget that over ever happened. Awful bowling. Surely time for a change.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Perfectly timed. Smacks that away through the gap.
The short ball is picked up early. Not the best delivery, and a good shot sees them cash in. That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Power and precision in that shot.
Picked the shorter ball and great footwork. Gets back and worked that really well into the gap for 4. There was no need to run for that. Gets onto the back foot and powers that away for 4 runs.
Gets onto the back foot quickly and that has just flown.
That's the kind of shot you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep the control and find the boundary.
Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Goes over the top with that shot.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away. Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Zampa, the spinner, coming into the attack. Timed that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Beats the field with a great shot. Trouble! With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Going with spin now. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Could that be out? Looks like it. Gone, nowhere near making it.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Four runs added in the over. Afghanistan are 128 for 4.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Drilled that one away. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Zampa over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. That's a boundary save for sure. Got that away nicely. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. on that nicely good defence. Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over, 5 off it. Afghanistan are 138 for 4.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Out. No! Somehow it's missed everything. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs to be on target. Everyone's gone up. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Goes over the top with that shot. Trouble. Beats the field with a great shot.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Might look to go big again here.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Pinged off the bat.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Smacks that away through the gap. Over the infield with a cracking shot. A direct hit and this could be gone. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the path.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Nice shot, pierces the infield. Oh, brilliant. That's a well-timed dive and cuts off a certain boundary.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond?
That's the over. Afghanistan, 177 for 6.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Off the middle of the bat.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Goes over the top with that shot. There's a chance if it hits. And gone. Brilliant catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
Back to the pavilion, but a good contribution for the team today. That's been a nice knock.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Doesn't beat the infield. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Beats the field with a great shot. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
That's gone. Nice simple catch. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. 9 runs added in that over. Afghanistan, 198 for 8.
Well, they've maintained the intensity all innings and kept ahead of the run rate. It's been a wonderful chase by this team.
What a shot, lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that. Needs a direct hit. Straight to the fielder. Nice solid defensive shot. 2 runs coming from that over. Afghanistan, 200 for 8.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Swept away but finds the fielder. No, terrible shot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Bowling fielders look really confident. Cummins coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Misses everything. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. Cummins has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
You can't fault the bowling, sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Needs to be on target. Maxwell with a huge appeal.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Over Afghanistan, 208 for 9. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. How will he reply?
Nearly gets the edge. Cummins with a great delivery there. Jeez, timed that well.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Khan waited on that and guides it down to 3rd. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. On that nicely, good defence. Dug that out well. Nice solid defensive shot. Four defensive strokes now. No wickets is a good thing, of course, but no runs either. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. It's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. Afghanistan, 225 for 9. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. And again, this shot is the best of the collection. 3 maximums in a row, and the bowler is looking completely rattled.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Might look to go big again here.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Good pick up, big chance. Smacks that away through the gap. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. That's 2 defensive shots in a row. That'll put a halt in their momentum. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the over. Afghanistan, 261 for 9. Going with pace now.
The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Onto that early, that could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Needs a dot ball.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Dug that out well.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over, 10 off it. Afghanistan, 271 for 9. Goes over the top with that shot. Needs a direct hit.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
End of the over. Afghanistan, 278 for 9. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away. Four runs added in the over. Afghanistan, 282 for 9. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs to be on target. Doesn't beat the infield. Smacks that away through the gap. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
He's on 99. Bowler coming in.
Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Oh, Khan went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That's a confident appeal. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Zampa back on now. Great shot through the gap. There's a chance if it hits. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
And that takes this partnership to 100 runs.
on that nicely good defence. End of the over, Afghanistan 310 for 9. Perfectly timed. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Power and precision in that shot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Got that away nicely. Needs to be on target. Goes over the top with that shot. Drilled that one away. Six runs added in the over. Afghanistan 330 for 9. Marsh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win. But in the end, a deserved win, I'd say.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.